Hey guys, and lady guys, my name is Otkin, and last video I forgot to show the statistic. Look at this beauty, only 1% of you are not subscribed. This is not fabricated. I repeat, this is not fabricated by me, to bait you to subscribe. So please, subscribe, and like, and enjoy the new video. Give me your best. I got lost between your eyes. Sniper's dream. Holy forehead, Batman. You could wear theater curtains as headbands. You almost got the role for iCarly, but then the show would have to be named IMAX. That forehead must have given you away every time when playing hide and seek as a kid. You were the inspiration for the Red Queen in Alice in Wonderland. You should get casted for the next sequel. She can remember next week. Her sweat dries before reaching her eyes. The only affection in your life is what you force on your cat. I bet she's an overthinker, cause she has a lot on her mind. Your barber stands on the second floor while giving you a haircut. Is it supposed to be ironic that you are a cat lady who looks like Brain from Pinky and the Brain? I bet you park your glasses like a bicycle. AI prompt. A light bulb becomes human and decides to become a cat lady in their early 50s. Coming back for a second round almost 4 years later, let's see what you got for me. You look like a once possibly cute woman whose looks have faded into obscurity, much like the string of ex-boyfriends who promised you the world, and then delivered it on a 4-inch ding-dong. I like your mustache. I bet you tell blind people you are Anne Hathaway. So, your nose has gotten bigger. Otherwise, you're just a regular guy. Looks like a wig stole a face. Not a roast, but why don't you publish normal photo without doing faces? Are you trying to hide how do you really look like? I'm actually curious, how did you manage to look 20 years older in just 4 years? What's your secret? I've got a few enemies I'd love to trick into trying it. You look like the one who has no friends, but always manages to show up at get-togethers, and tells everyone what we should do next. Your haircut definitely says you don't realize how old you are. Need a second round of skin, because the one you have now is melting off your face. We warned you that, if you kept making that face, it would end up that way. Roast me very ill this time. That scowl and those tatars tells me that you give an aggressive handy for 40 roses on Craigslist. No, you're not doing this for fun. Between your username and the fact that this is the 9th time you've posted in this sub, you need to spend your time making better life choices. Has profile marked not safe for work. Not one single tatar's pic. Op is all show, no go, like her dealer's Honda. Back to the lot, lizard. You look like the $25 for 30 minutes I slept with after my wife left me. Saved a bunch, only cost me $5. Sad to say, those saggy baggy tatars are your best asset. Tatars heavier than the guilt of abandoning your kids at Walmart. You may think you're sober, but you're not. This is the first time that I've ever seen a lot lizard outside of a truck stop before. What do you typically charge? Are the guys nice? Is it true that lot lizards only shower once a month? 24. I'm ready to be humbled lol. I see you're stuck at home because you can't reverse out the driveway. Somehow, 20% of your face is nose. It's nice that your shirt matches the rest of you and your personality, bland. You look like you need to get back to violin practice before your dad finds out. Wear a helmet whatever you do. You look like someone who'll end up in the Squid Games. Don't be ashamed of who you are. That's a job for your parents. You look like you shyly approached excitement, but excitement ran away screaming, dragging enthusiasm and joy with it, and you never recovered from the rejection. I know one of the Passport brothers is already in your inbox. 18. Do your worst. You have a mouth built for ventriloquism. I always wondered how the Cabbage Patch Kids would look like as an adult. You look like you're wearing someone else's skin. Looks like your parents wanted a girl, but they settled for a fish to mount on the wall. She's not in love with the shape of you. Your picture looks like a stroke awareness ad. You look like you break into morgues just to spoon sleep with the bodies. A youth pastor that tries uncomfortably hard to be relatable to the kids. Napoleon Vegemite. It's honestly really brave of you to post here. I'm scared but I'm ready. You look like Danny DeVito in Batman Returns. I bet you can really fill up your diapers. Are you today's date? Because you are 1 out of 10. I would never roast a pregnant woman. Enjoy the rest of your day. My uncle's a cattle rancher. Looks like I need to tell him one of the cows got loose again. That lip ring isn't edgy enough to distract from the fact you're built like a snowman. That's what a hobbit would look like if they ate only cheeseburgers and had a Twitter account. Do you put the rings in your face, since nobody will put one on your finger? Every picture you take is a zoomed in picture. You're built like a short bus and you look like you get off them too. You look like how someone appears through the looking hole on hotel doors. You should have gotten your piercing through both lips to keep you from eating so much. Screaming her body her choice at a campus near you. 35 years old, sober since 2020, need to feel something, can you do it? And don't go easy. Tooth. You can't handle the tooth. You're not fool me Skeletor. You look like you've been sober since 20 minutes ago. Is this Snoop Dogg's negative picture? No teeth? No problem. Old gum job Gary knows what to do. Sober from what? Antifreeze? If you want to feel something, try brushing your gums. Stop, guys, not the disabled. Gonna take a wild guess here. Do you currently have a prison ID in your wallet? Not your turn to wear the family tooth, was it? You look like you call out of work a lot to stay home and chain smoke cigarettes and shoot squirrels with a BB gun. Being sober doesn't mean you get to stop washing your clothes. Just saying. You look like you've been stranded on a desert island since 2020. You look like you have a favorite flavor of pepper spray. Be creative. I'm curious. That's a practice girl. She's going to disappoint so many guys in the morning after they take her home as the bar is closing. Not mine but applies here. If you want to sleep with her, find out what cologne her dad wears. Your nose is expanding faster than the universe. You look caged. Curious about the beehive is how you got a swollen nose silly Pooh Bear. You look like you understand and comply when men ask you to put a bag over your head. You look like your smoke alarm beeps. Your face is the face equivalent of not creative. Biology was clearly phoning it in when you came to be. There's not much creativity available with a wet paper sack of a personality and a photo dump surprisingly more boring than your dating profile. 50th birthday, stroke survivor, let me have it. I'm 50 and you look like you could be my father if my father ate Crisco straight from the tub. At least you got your job at Notre Dame back. You look like you wear suspenders on your swim trunks. You're a human hamburger with way too much mayonnaise. You look like you can count a potato, and your favorite color is 3. Apparently famine survivor as well. You look like you rented a room at a Taco Bell. You are a modern Wilford Brimley. He looked 80 at 52. But Wilford looked normal, and you look like you are eligible for the Special Olympics. Somewhere there is a stroke telling its buddies that it survived you. Why does your helmet have a chin strap when you don't have a chin? You remind me of a piece of hot dog at the state fair that fell to the ground in which everyone stepped on. Let's go for round 2, give the stroke another chance. Still waiting on my Christmas gift. In this economy, no one is tipping their comic book guy. So are the people in your basement that you spray with a hose once a month. You look like you need new socks. I bet the others are still nice and crispy. Sorry, Santa doesn't have the cure for HIV. Joe, is that you? I heard you moved. Did you remember to go to the jail and register? You look like the type of guys who steals roaches out of people's ashtrays. You look like you get meat sweats. What gift? A subscription to Boy's Life and a year's supply of Kleenex and hand lotion? Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. I will try my best not to procrastinate and put down the tree. Bye and love you.